Hello everyone, it's time for another playthrough. Today I have Gran Turismo Concept 2002 Tokyo-Seoul. Something like an expansion pack for Gran Turismo 3. It was actually made on Gran Turismo 3 engine, but beside of a lot of cars from Gran Turismo 3, not too many cars but still a lot, we have also a lot of concept cars from 2001 Tokyo Motor Show, not only 2001 Detroit Motor Show. However, I don't think I had seen RX-8 and the concept from Gran Turismo 3 available for us just as an opponent. Still, 2001 Tokyo Motor Show and 2001 Seoul Motor Show, so we have a total of 60 cars available for us. Some extra have been added as opponent cars. So I have a feeling this is just an expansion pack. It will take me only an hour and 40 while I was making a review of this game in Russian, because why not? I actually passed it in 90 minutes because this game is actually much simpler than Gran Turismo 3. Not only in terms of career mode, as I might say, but rather the fact that races and all challenges are easy. First of all, I need to go to options, set the resolution to 16:9. Okay. European and Japanese version have great music, but just in case, I only would hear Tahiti music. I don't like having problems with copyright. I don't need this. Everything else is just fine. So let's go. Game start. We have a main menu, something like an arcade mode because Gran Turismo Concept does not have a simulation mode. Possibly a leftover from Gran Turismo 3, but it will not work. The whole career mode is just a set of specific course licenses, thanks to which we can take part in various single races. We also have free run and two-player battle if we want to have fun with friend or have some kind of a training. Also game status and island battle, but this is played on PCSX2. On my old PlayStation 2 I might have a chance to play just with myself, but this island battle would be available. So, cross licenses. As you can see, we have a set of 10 interesting license tests, because we have 10 tracks in this game, or rather 5 locations with 2 versions, normal and reverse. We have Midfield Raceway, Tokyo R246, Swiss Alps, Tahiti Maze, O2 Ring came back after Gran Turismo 2. Sadly, this track was not in Gran Turismo 3 because the whole project was rushed. Also reversed Midfield, reversed Tokyo, Swiss Alps, Tahiti Maze, and reversed O2 Ring. Okay, so those license tests are really easy. Judging by the times, it's something like a time trial for Gran Turismo 3. We just need to drive carefully or fast. One thing for sure. We also have a nice add-on, and that is a pace car. Alright, folks. It's time to have some fun. Okay, so Midfield Raceway is a specific track where we need to watch out for any various difficult hairpins, and also we need to drive fast enough through those long U-turns. Pace car is actually helpful over here because we can... That's an interesting fact. We do not have a problem if we crash into something because we cannot fail those license tests other than just having our time expired. However, this lead car can also be passed, which was not available in Gran Turismo 4 because they decided to make guide runs. Still, as you can see, I might as well just pass this pace car. He could pass me still, but I don't really care about that. I can honestly just drive fast, and I passed him, and I also have just enough time to get a gold award. That was an interesting license test. After this session, we might get a prize car. Okay, so let's see it. After passing our first course license, we not only have a permission to race on Midfield Raceway, but we also have Mazda RX-7 Type R Bathurst R, my favorite version of Mazda RX-7. But we did not have only bronze license award, we took the gold. So we also have Mazda Atenza, or rather Mazda 6, LM edition. And also we can see our game status, all cars that we can afford thanks to course licenses, and races on novice and pro difficulty, as you might actually see. We also have a few specific gifts if we finish the game, so I will leave it until the end. So, go back to course licenses. Now it's time for a second license in Tokyo. Mobile 1 NSX JGTC. It's a really fast car. I might as well just take the pace car because I can pass it, but I guess I need a bit of a slipstream at the beginning of this test. It's just useful. Okay, so now we have a very difficult track because despite the fact that we have many fast sections, we also have fast complex corners, which means that after one corner we have another one, and we need to pass them without any problems. First corner is Aoyama second, something like that. After that we have a set of fast complex corners, which actually might be a bit difficult. Okay, I can pass this pace car, no such problem. However, this car is actually modified, or maybe it is a slipstream, I don't know. Slipstream, rubber banding, or a tuned up pace car for this particular test, I don't know. Still, as you can see, I'm not a great driver when it comes to Gran Turismo Concept Tokyo-Seoul, but I can do it. And also because we have a Korean version, you now know that the Korean cars are Hyundais instead of Mitsubishi, Toyota, Nissan. That was great. Pace car is far, far away. Despite rubber banding on tune-ups, he cannot catch up to us. So sad. So now is big moment. Am I fast enough to pass this license with gold? To get gold? I guess I am. 1 minute 42 seconds. Almost 2 seconds faster than the gold time. Alright, another set of prize cars after this session. Let's see them. Okay, Bronze License Award, as I can see right now, is Subaru Impreza WRX STI Pro Drive Style with a different rear wing and a few changes probably in suspension. And the Gold License Award is also an interesting one, because we have Honda Mobile 1 NSX JGTC. Great. Very great. Okay, license number 3, Swiss Alps. We drive behind the wheel of Mitsubishi Lancer Revolution 7 rally car, driven by Tommy McKinnon himself. That's great. This is a fast car, despite the fact that I'm not a big fan of Mitsubishis. Still, Lancer Revolution 7 always in my heart. And this particular car is the best. So let's take it for a spin, see if I can drive fast enough through Swiss Alps. A dirt course with fast corners, but also with some difficulties here and there. Still, it is a fast dirt course, so I might not have too much problems with this track. I'm taking a pace car because it is modified over here and I need a slipstream. That was fast, and also a great example of basics of overtaking. This pace car. Damn it. This course license is too easy for me. Still, I need to pass this U-turn not far away. Great example of drifting techniques from Gran Turismo 3. Let's see how much I can remember from it. Well, not so bad. I have a good chance to pass this license without any problems. As you can see right now, 1 minute 26 seconds. I've made it in less than 1 minute 23. Another gold time. You might as well now see how easy those course licenses are. You just need to drive carefully. Don't do any crashes, mistakes, nothing like that, and you're golden. Alright, so I am curious about my prize cars. Bronze License Award is another Japan GT car, but this time it's my favorite Nismo GTR GT from 1999. It is my favorite Nissan because of this yellow color and the specific body kit, which I just like. I don't like Alsoni Skyline or Loctite Zexel, they are much more different. I don't really like them. Interestingly, Gold License Award is Toyota RSC rally car, has specific concept of a 4x4 ATV. If I'm not mistaken, this car was available in this particular cross license in Tokyo-Geneva. Probably. Okay, so cruise license number 4, Tahiti Maze, behind the wheel of Subaru Impreza rally car from 2001. This time is not a prototype, this time is a production model from 2001, a bit different than the one we had seen in Gran Turismo 3. So, Tahiti Maze, interestingly, if I'm not mistaken, rally exam number 8 in Gran Turismo 3 had a gold time 1 minute 58 seconds. Here we have 2 minutes 1 second, and we are driving Subaru Impreza, which is not worse than Mitsubishi Lancer. Tahiti Maze also is a very difficult track because of many U-turns, hairpins, and difficult sections. Also, this is a third track, so we need to drift carefully to, save a lot of speed, and we also cannot crash into walls. I might as well do a wall riding because I cannot fail those license tests, but I guess I'll just do it without those stupid cheats. I need a pace car, just in case. At the beginning I might get some slipstream, maybe pass him, who knows. Two minutes 1 second. Okay, again he got passed because I just have a fast car. If I'll be driving a slow car like Mitsubishi Lancer 1.6 GSR from 70s, this license test would be much more different. Sadly, this is not Gran Turismo 4. I'm not a great fan of rally drifting, to be honest. And in Tahiti Maze I'm not taking any chances, so I might as well just drive fast enough to pass this. Now we have a difficult section. I remember from rally exam number 6 with Lancia Delta HF Integrale. However, as you can see, this Subaru Impreza have such a great handling, I don't even need to drift. I can just pass those U-turns driving 80 km per hour. No big problems. Okay, so now the end of the dirt section, because we have crossroads. Something like that. One minute 58 seconds. I might as well just pass rally exam number 8 from Gran Turismo 3 with this type of driving. However, I have a little suspicion that handling in GT concept was made much simpler, because this is just an arcade game. So, I'm curious about the price cars I might get. This is interesting. The Bronze License Award is Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6, also driven by Tommy Mäkinen himself. It was not such a great car if I'm not mistaken, but it's an iconic car. Gold License Award is also interesting because this is yet another Mitsubishi car. This time Mitsubishi CZ3 Tarmac Rally car. It is a strange car because it looks like a concept car from Mitsubishi Colt, but this is a much faster version. I suppose this was made for rally, but it didn't work, or it was just a fictional car based on a concept. Probably. I don't know. Let's see, what else do I have? Next license test is through Autoring, the new track, which was not available in Gran Turismo 3. I'm driving behind the wheel of Mazda RX-8 concept. This time is interesting. This is a Type 2, also from 2001, but this is a different car. That particular car was not shown during Detroit Motor Show. That one is from Tokyo Motor Show. If I'm not mistaken, the same goes with Nissan Fairlady Z, but I will not show this car yet because I'm not sure if I unlocked it, if it's available in arcade mode. So, those cars are different than in Detroit Motor Show. Well, Mazda RX-8, a bit slower car, so pace car would be more useful for me. But also this is Autoring with specific hairpin after start line, and then we have a set of corners which I can honestly cut without any problems to save time. This is also a reason why I like this track, besides it being set in autumn. It's just something else. I really like this track, it's one of my favorites, just like Tokyo R246, as we saw. It's an iconic one, also. Okay, so here it is, Autoring, the good old track, known from Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2. Let's see how I can make it. I need to do it in 1 minute and half. Again, pace car got passed. Okay, but this time he can take the challenge and try to pass me again. Get me back. Also, those sections are interesting ones because I can maybe spin my tires a bit, but still, this set of corners is something different. I can just drive fast without any problems, do not care about anything. It's great. The only problem I have is Mazda RX-8 is a front engine rear-wheel drive, so that means this particular car might actually spin out easily, but I guess I can make it. Alright. And as you can see, I can cut this section and I'm not failing. Okay. Big run for the gold time. And I've made it. Faster than 3 seconds. 3 seconds faster than gold time. A nice set of prize cards is waiting for me. Okay. Let's see. The Bronze License Award is a Nissan Skyline GTR M-Spec R34. What is interesting, this car was supposed to be available in Gran Turismo 3. It was hidden in game files, but as Gran Turismo 3 was rushed, they did not have the time to finish this car, so they hid it. And the Gold License Award is something else, because it's a Hyundai Clicks. A nice concept car. It's also not only a Nice car. Beautiful car. It is also fast. I might take it for a spin during one of the races, see how fast it actually is. But it's a nice vehicle. Something else. Let's see. Another car's license, because now we have reversed versions. Driving behind the wheel of Honda Integra Type R LM Edition through a reversed midfield raceway. I need a pace car because this particular vehicle is not so fast. Despite it being LM Edition, this car do not have 500 or 600 horsepower like in Gran Turismo 3. Over here, LM Editions might as well have only 300 horsepower. Such a shame. That's why I do not like touring cars from Gran Turismo 4. They downgraded the dream cars from Gran Turismo 3 very badly. So, reversed midfield raceway. As you can see, it is set. It's a bit cloudy over here. It's not sunny, it's cloudy. Well, it's a nice setting. What I like about Gran Turismo 3 is the fact that the reversed version had different weather or time of day. Now pace car is taking advantage. This car have 300 horsepower, but also have front engine, front wheel drive. And being honest, kind of reminds me of a Spoon Civic. So yeah, I'm just crashing into this car. I'm curious if I'll be even available. Would I have a chance to get gold award? Well, also, as I said earlier, what I like about Gran Turismo 3 is a different setting. Midfield raceway reversed is not sunny weather, there's a bit cloudy. If I'm not mistaken, almost the same scheme was in Tokyo R246. And also other tracks have few differences here and there. Despite crashing the pace car, I've made it 2 seconds faster. That's great. Really great. So let's see the price cars. I'm waiting. Alright, so the bronze license award is Toyota Castrol Supra JGTC, but this time from 2001, not 2000 like in GT3. It is a bit different version. Honestly, I like it more because of this body kit. And also we have a gold license award. Bronze license award was Toyota Supra GGTC. Gold license award is Nissan 350 ZLM. What is interesting, it is a dream car, just like in Gran Turismo 3, a fictional race car based on, this is also interesting, Nissan 300 ZX GTS from late 90s Japan GT Championship. A nice inspiration, I might say. I like this. Alright, also I forgot to say this gold license award 350 ZLM. This LM edition is actually a lot faster. So now we have a reverse version of Tokyo R246, so this time we are starting with a high speed, driving through a hairpin, or rather a U-turn, and then we need to pass those fast complex corners in reverse. So I might say it might be difficult, but not too much. I'm driving behind the wheel of Honda NSX-R prototype from 2001, just right before it was made as a production model, judging by the year of production in Gran Turismo 4. Prototype was shown at Tokyo Motor Show, but a few months later they had just made a production model, because this car was just great. This is just a prototype with a black hood and white color. That's a great one. I also like this car. This time Tokyo R246 reversed, 2 minutes 2 seconds, because we are not driving behind the wheel of Japan GT car. This time we have a prototype of a road version of Honda N6. So let's go. Luckily I have a pace car and fast sections, so I might have a chance to actually take it for a spin and save some time. Okay, so pace car is pushing me. Get more speed. You are not going as fast as you should for this golden world. Yeah, that's my way of words. Because this pace car is just trying to drive like AI. Or rather a path is programmed. Oh, that is difficult. However, I've made it alright. That's also why I decided to turn off ASM and TCS, because I might as well just keep the traction control system turned on, but being honest, this would make me a bit of a problem during cornering. Honestly, I like spinning a little while racing and such, so I don't need this. Also, assist stability management would actually make my tires spin while I was starting a car, driving fast. However, I might not have a chance to take corners fastly. Without those systems, I've made it in less than almost 6 seconds. So price cars, come to me. What kind of vehicles I might get this time? Bronze License Award is a good old Honda Raybrick NSX JGTC with popular Avex logo, because you know, initial D, music, all that stuff. Honda Raybrick NSX JGTC from 2000. My favorite car from Gran Turismo 3, just like Pennsylvania GTR JGTC. However, this is a Bronze License Award, and as I can see, the Gold License Award is yet another version of Honda NSX. However, this time I have Honda NSX-R Prototype LM Edition, another dream car, again based on a real car. However, it is based on Honda NSX GT2 Le Mans car, which was also a lot faster, so I have a feeling they had a chance to actually not make LM Edition, rather just take a prototype and make it look like GT2 from 1997. Nice idea, Polyphony. So, first license. This is again reverse Swiss Alps. Behind the wheel of Toyota RSC rally car. A very fast car, over 300 horsepower, great ride height, no problems with the track, great suspension. Perfect car for anybody. Sadly, it is just a concept to show the skills Toyota have. Why not just make a few production models? Because you know, you can sell them for a huge price. Well, let's take the pace car again for a bit of a slipstream, because I need to drive fast right now. What is interesting, said something. I said something about those reversed version. As you can see, this time we don't have noon. This time it looks like it's an early morning. Ooh, this police car is fast. Faster than Toyota RC. I've made it just alright. One minute 25 seconds. A perfect time. I like it. Okay, another set of prize cars. That's great. Let's see them. Of course, Bronze License Award. It's a road version of Toyota RSC. I might take it for a spin because this car is a really great one. On dirt tracks, I might have first place without any problems. Still, we have a Gold License Award, and that is a very fast car because we have Mazda RX-8 LM Edition, also based on another car. Livery is the same as 787B because this is a Renaissance team. But if I'm not mistaken, this particular car might also be based on Mazda RX-7, which also probably had Renaissance team livery. I only know this from Gran Turismo 1, but I have a feeling in Gran Turismo 1 we had more real cars than dream cars and LM editions. A lot of touring cars from Gran Turismo 2 did not come back. Damn it. Well, this is not my concern because I don't work in Polyphony Digital. And being honest, those are old touring cars, so they might not see a reason to add them back after Gran Turismo 2. Whatever, we have yet 2 license tests to pass. But the first Tahiti Maze is an interesting one because I'm driving behind the wheel of Mitsubishi CZ3 Tarmac rally car, a car that I personally do not like. I don't hate it, but it's just a different car. CZ3 Tarmac is not the same as, for example, Subaru Impreza rally car from 2009 or 2010. This is something different. Mitsubishi CZ3 Tarmac looks for me like just a strange rally car. I don't like it. However, I need to take it for a spin for this license test. I might as well just take the pace car, just to be sure. No mistakes are taken. And also I have a nice time, 2 minutes 3 seconds, because I need to be careful. I don't see many changes in weather. Might as well be more clouds here and there. In a normal version over here we have almost clear weather. nice view. Tahiti is such an interesting area. Sadly, I'm not sure if I would even try to live there, honestly. Even if I'll be a pensioner, maybe then I will have a chance to explore this area. Another easy license test, because I had 2 minutes 3 seconds and I've made it almost 6 seconds faster. 1 minute 57. 3 out of 10. That's great. This car is fast, despite its strange looks. Whatever, I might not need to use this car, honestly. However, the price cars are interesting more, because I have Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 7 rally car, driven by Tommy McKinnon himself. But Gold License Award is something else, because we have Gran Turismo Concept GTR V-Spec 2 R34. This is not a pace car, something like a concept by Gran Turismo, as you might have seen in Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, for example. This is a tuned car based, honestly, on Nismo Skyline GTR R-Tune from Gran Turismo 3. My favorite tune-up car. With this red color, this car is just great. However, here we have this particular version just painted with Gran Turismo livery. They've made it Nissan Gran Turismo Skyline GTR. Still, a very good car, because this is almost an R-Tune. I might use it, at least once. So, we have only one course license to pass. And this course license is through reverse version of Touring. And what is interesting, we are driving behind the wheel of Nissan GTR concept, seen in intro of this game. What is interesting, this car was made just 2 years after R34. It was a GTR concept with a great engine. Sadly, another generation of Skyline GTR would not be available until 2007. I'm not counting V35 Skyline Coupe 350 GT, seen in GT4 Prologue. R35 was shown at Tokyo Motor Show in 2007 or 2008, I'm not so sure. Still, I have a very good car, which I personally love. Nissan GTR concept with a great engine, over 400 horsepower. And also without any of those systems, I might still have a chance to take it for a spin, because if I'm not mistaken, it was supposed to be a 4-wheel drive train. Maybe not. I might see it. 1 minute 28 seconds. I need to be fast but cautious, because this car is very fast and I need to watch out, because one mistake would hurt badly. As you can see, Gran Turismo pace car did not get a chance to even keep up on this track with me. I need to cut some of those corners over here. Watch out over here, because as you can see, now I have a feeling it looks more like a front engine rear wheel drive. At least for me, spinning those tires. Alright. I'm still good. That was bad. Here's hoping I might make it just in time. I had not made any fails yet. But you know, every dog has his day. Over here I might as well make a big mistake and fail this mission. I mean, receive a silver time, not a gold one. Or maybe not. Despite spinning tires, this course license is also a lot easier. 5 seconds faster, 1 minute 23 seconds. Great, so I passed all license tests and I have a permission to race on any track from this game. And also I have yet another collection of prize cars. Perfect. So let's see them. Okay, so Bronze License Award is an interesting one. It is a slow car, but this is a concept of popular Nissan Micra 12C. I forgot the generation label. Still, it is a concept of popular Nissan Micra. A very good car, but a lot slower than any other cars you might experience in this game. And also we have GTR Concept LM Edition as a gold license award. We've made it. But also there is one little prize we have left. We passed all course licenses, so we can take part in Toyota Pod Race. This is the only time Toyota Pod and Pod Race track is available. Such a shame this car did not make its appearance in Gran Turismo 4 Prologue or Gran Turismo 4. But we've made it. All course licenses, and this is the first out of 3 rewards we have in this game. As you can see, we have a Toyota Pod Race, only for 1 player or 2 players. That's an interesting one. So we have all course license tests passed. It's time for a single races. I would need to pass this on professional level, because normal level gives you only 1 car, professional level gives you 2 cars. If I press L1 and R1, I also have ace difficulty, 5 laps instead of 3, and much more difficult opponents with rubber banding. But I don't need this right now, so professional level. Meafield Raceway, a track with interesting U-turns and also a bit difficult section after a second checkpoint. I cannot take corners too harshly, I need to be a cautious one. This is a fast track, but it doesn't change the fact that few corners might actually be crucial. So let's see, I need to collect a lot of concept cars during single races, and I also need a good car for this set of challenges. I might as well take this Mazda RX-7 Type R Bathurst R for a spin through midfield. Sunburst yellow is my favorite color, judging by the fact that I took it during my Gran Turismo 3 playthrough a few years ago. Those were the times. Just in case, I will take this option, traction control system turned on. Just in case. I cannot make any mistakes right now. Okay, we have a nice set of opponents. Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 GSR, Honda NSX, Subaru Impreza Premium Sport Cube, Toyota Supra RZ, and Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec 2 R34. Great, I like it. I like this set of cars, so let's get this done. I might as well just use this camera to show you this car. I'm using a settings triple native. As you can see, this car looks just great with this setting. You can see a lot of details on this car. And I need to remind you, it was made in 2001. Even Battle Gear 3 did not have this much attention to detail. If I'm not mistaken, Enthusiast had much detailed cars, and this game was made in 2005. As you can see, professional level, 3 laps, but as I know honestly, rather than in Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2, opponents are much more cautious. So that means professional level will not be a big problem for me. Okay, 2 seconds of lead distance. Oh, that was a big mistake I've made. However, now I have a nice challenge to try to pass those opponents back. Let's see how much of a gap I have. Over 3 seconds. No such a problem. But I have a feeling this is the reason why I decided to keep this traction control system turned on. Sadly, I also need, for this particular car, assist stability management more, because this is a front engine rear-wheel drive car, which spins a lot as it looks like. However, might as well just turn this camera from bumper. Honestly, once I got a comment that someone did not like while I was making a video, a playthrough, probably a part of a playthrough from Gran Turismo 3, that driving with this camera is not a great idea or something else. Honestly, it's not only that I like this camera more than this one, but also driving like that in Gran Turismo 3 and 4 helps me keep focused, so I don't make mistake like this one at the lap 2. Okay, so despite this big spin out, I still have a chance to win this over 1 second of lead distance. So now you see how this pro level is easy enough. Honestly, while I was making few years ago some casual races because I like to do them just for fun, to publish them because I can and I want, and it gives me fun. Even as difficulty is not too much difficult. It's something like Gran Turismo for boys. Okay, so we have first place, not many problems I think. Just like with course license, I passed it a normal level and pro level at once, so prize cards will be received after this session. Okay, so let's see them. That's great. Normal level award is Daihatsu Kopen, a very nice car. Very slow. It is the slowest car in the whole game. But honestly, I think I might take it for a spin at least once. Because why not? It is the slowest car in the game, but also it is a cute one. Without this license plate on the front bumper, kind of reminds me with the Pikachu. Luckily we also have a yellow color, so you might as well see it how it looks like. Okay, so we have the slowest car in the game, but pro level award is, oh dear, Nissan Kawasaki Skyline GTC. Fast car, but a car that I do not like. Still, nice price car. A fast vehicle, I might add. Fine, let's see what else we have. Pro level difficulty. However, this time we are driving through Tokyo R246. After first sharp corner, we have a set of nice complex corners and a long U-turn. After that we have a set of small fast sections, but I might say those are also crucial. Can be difficult if we are not focused. After that we just need to pass the last U-turn and go as fast as we can to the finish line. I also like this track because this is one of those great tracks. You know, you're driving through Tokyo, the best city, the capital city of Japan. I might as well, in a few months, maybe try to make a test of Tokyo Extreme Racer, because I like this game. For Tokyo R246, I need to use a race car. Let's see what I have. Benzo Nismo GTR, Kawasaki Skyline, Nissan Tsunabi Hiroto GTR. Honestly, it uses the same body kit as Kawasaki Skyline, but I might say this livery looks a bit better. I might use it. Why not? Okay, so we have a nice set of opponents. Loctite, Mugen NSX JGTC, Castroton Supra GT, Loctite Zexel GTR, S-Soul Traflo Supra, and Kawasaki Skyline from 2000. Okay, let's do it. I also don't like Kawasaki Skyline from 2000, but honestly I don't really care about it at all. I just need to pass those races, get a nice set of price cards, enjoy this game a lot, just have fun. Not all cars available in this game are ones that I like, but is there a reason to be harsh about those? As you can see now, pro difficulty level might be a bit more difficult because I'm driving a fast car. This is Japan GT class through Tokyo R246. That's the potential of Japanese, I might say culture, but also we have a set of very fast race cars racing through a fast section of, let's be honest, the capital city of Japan. And we are also racing through, I might say, a border between Akasaka and Aoyama, which actually means that this track, we are just driving through a financial district right now. You can see those big skyscrapers. What is interesting, we also can see Sony Computer Entertainment building. If I'm not mistaken, not far away is Polyphony Digital building, and not far away after start finish line we also have Honda dealership. I also like this Honda edition, which I've made a video about in 2022, because we have hidden tracks in this game, and one of those tracks was supposed to be a special edition of a Tokyo R246 for Honda demo. This is a perfect version of this track, because not only we have a lot of Honda logos, but also we can see that Honda Civic Type R is announced, as it looks like in on a commercial on near Honda dealership. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And as you can also see, this time pro difficulty level is a bit more difficult, because I have only 2 seconds of lead distance and I've made a little mistake. That means opponents might have a chance to catch up to me. As a Seoul Truffle Supra took the chance, I might as well take this car for, I don't know, motoring, because why not? I'm a big fan of Toyota Supra, especially as Seoul Truffle, El Cerumo. And also we have a great music made by Tahiti Show. I like this music. And I've made it! Over 2 seconds of lead distance. I am in first place. And this race was a good one. I have a lot of fun. This Nissan Navigator is a great car, but for the next race, maybe in auto-ring, maybe on reverse Tokyo R246, I am taking a Seoul Truffle Supra. Okay, I passed this race. Let's see the prize cars. And that's what I said earlier. I unlocked Nissan 350Z. This time we have a version from Tokyo Motor Show, not Detroit Motor Show. So it looks like a production model for me. However, this is 2001 and this car was announced in 2002, American version made in 2003, judging by a few demos that were published. We also have a nice price car, which is a Honda Dual Note, a specific concept car which sadly never was made, beside of just few models, that's all. Alright, 60% of the game passed. No, not course licenses. Wake up. Pro difficulty. Now I'm taking my chances through Swiss Alps. A great chance to actually test out this Toyota RSC. So, we have again secluded dirt class with just 13 cars in total, and I am saying we have 50 cars beside of dirt class. 55, something like that. Whatever. We have Subaru ProDrive Style with RSC, Gran Turismo Skyline GTR V-Spec, and then few rally cars, even LM editions. Okay, so I'm taking my chances with Toyota RSC. Okay, we are racing with another Toyota RSC, a great bubble just like in this showcase video. This is a very fast track right now. And also this Toyota RSC is a fast car. Being honest, this car is a great concept that was sadly, if I'm not mistaken, not supposed to be produced mass amounts. Such a shame. A cheaper version of Toyota RSC would be a great idea. You know, you don't need an engine with 280 horsepower. 150 would be enough. Ranging from Toyota Corolla, few changes here and there, but not to actually make this car look worse. And there you have it, a production model of Toyota RSC, a cheaper version, but still a great suspension, traction, stability. This is the type of car I might buy, being honest, because sometimes when I'm driving through East Europe, some roads over there are still very bad. 3 seconds of lead distance, driving fast, hearing continuation made by Tahiti. A nice setting. I'm driving through Swiss Alps, a dirt track with a nice rock music in my ears. A nice, great concept car made for those dirt tracks. If Gran Turismo would make a collaboration with Toyota, this would be a perfect commercial for a car. You know, driving through Swiss Alps in a very nice car. Okay, it's done. 3 tracks out of 10 are finished. Alright, so what kind of a price car I might get for novice level and pro level? First car is Mitsubishi CZ3 Tarmac, a bit different than Gran Turismo 4, but still, I honestly see it as a bit better version of Mitsubishi Colt that sadly did not make it. They did not had made production model of this car. My tongue is still intact. Okay, so the second price car is Hyundai Integra Type RLM. Might be useful for one dirt track, because I want to. And it's also a funny car. Despite the building element addition, they have only 300 horsepower and this is a front engine front wheel drive. Ironic. Alright, professional level. Next track is Tahiti Maze. I might take a chance on this track with Subaru Impreza WRX Pro Drive style this time, because why not? I might also take a chance with Hyundai Verna, supposed to be a very bad rally car, but still, it is an interesting one. This is a WRC car, being honest. We also have Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 and old Subaru Impreza rally car. Sadly, those two cars are not available for road tracks. I don't know why. I am taking Subaru Impreza Pro Drive style. I don't care. I have a little battle with Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 7 GSR. Two fast Japanese road cars driving through Tahiti Maze. This is a nice car. If I would have enough money, I would buy this car too. Just like a few others, I think. Honestly, I got a chance to test drive a real Subaru Impreza. Sadly, this particular Subaru Impreza have a normal 2.0 2-liter engine. If I'm not mistaken, it was 125, 150 horsepower. I'm not so sure. I had a chance to drive it. for a few times, but sadly car got sold. Not such a big deal, honestly. It was a used car, supposedly bought for difficult roads during winter. Okay, this pro drive style is much slower than rally cars. First lap passed 2 minutes 11 seconds. Still I have 7 seconds of lead distance from Mitsubishi Lancer. That's great. Such a shame that Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 7 is not available in this game, only a rally car. Road version is only available as an opponent car. Well, this is Gran Turismo concept, just an expansion pack. So you honestly have few cars from Gran Turismo 3, but I guess I will need to use Hex Editor or something like that to get those cars available for me. Hex Editor or Cheat Engine. Ouch. That was bad. This time 2 minutes 7 seconds. And the lead distance gets much longer. This time I have over 12.5 seconds. Great. That means this particular Subaru Impreza is a great car for this type of races. Mitsubishi Lancer could also be great for this type of races. Sadly, opponents are much slower than Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2. Luckily, thanks to this fact that opponents are a bit slower, I cannot honestly say that there is much rubber banding in this game. I hate rubber banding. I might as well like opponents driving like that, or be a lot faster than me, than use rubber banding just to catch up to an opponent, and after that gives him chance to pass him again, to get past, you know, just like with Need for Speed Carbon or Need for Speed Undercover, as I played those. Those were the games. Over 15 seconds of lead distance. What is going on over here? Does this driver doesn't know how to steer correctly? Or he is too scared to drive through those hairpins like a rally driver? Honestly, I'm not so much of a rally driver because the only experience I have is driving through an outskirts of city, through various villages, and you know how villages look like in Eastern Europe. Sadly, I don't have also a car suitable for those type of roads, so I'm not taking my chances very often. Still, virtually I'm a good race driver and rally driver, because I passed this race without any problems and also had a huge lead distance. I guess over 20 seconds, 25. Whoa, only 17. Great. Okay, I'm on my way to pick up a prize car. Let's see the price cars I might get right now. And this looks interesting. The first price car is Mazda Tenza or Mazda 6 outside Japanese market. This is actually a Mazda 6 concept, but still, Mazda 6. And the second price car is Nissan Penzel XL GTR GTC. Not such a bad car, but with this white color it looks a lot different than my favorite Penzonismo from 1999. Whatever, it's time for another Japanese GT showdown, this time on Autumn Ring, because I am taking my chances with S Ultra Flow Supra. It's not available yet. Okay, I might wait. Let's for a change test Hyundai Clicks. This is a fast car, so a battle would be an interesting one. As you can see, I'm driving with yet another Hyundai Clicks, a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 7 GSR, Toyota Supra RZ. What is interesting, we have a Nissan GTR Concept which have over 400 horsepower, not 300. And also we have Subaru Impreza WRX-Ti, Pro Drive style. Whatever, I'm driving a very nice concept car made by Hyundai Clicks. Let's see if I can take advantage of the fact that Nissan GTR Concept is a fast car, but opponents are way too much slower. Well, I might actually have a chance to push him on the road. I don't know yet. Let's give it a try. This Hyundai Clicks is still a nice car to race with. So let's take a chance. We have a Nissan GTR Concept, not such a fast car honestly. And let's see. Yes, not such a fast car if it's driven by an opponent. Still, he can catch up to me, but I don't really care about that. Even if I get this crash, I can still take him. However, this is just another type of a front engine rear-wheel drive car, if I'm not mistaken. It's not looking like a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car. And as you can see how opponents are cautious in this game. Get off the road, you maniac. You're not driving fast enough. Not fast as me. That's a bit strange. Hyundai Clicks with only 300 horsepower took out Nissan GTR concept with over 400 horsepower. And what's also interesting, Hyundai Clicks driven by the opponent is in the last place. So we have a nice race result. Fine by me. Okay. Let's see the prize cars. For this particular challenge, I might receive 2 very good cars, I think. First prize car is a Mazda RX-8 concept car, Type 2. And right now we have a great prize car. Ironic, because I took out Nissan GTR concept and I acquired Nissan GTR concept car. I might use it for the next race. Reverse midfield raceway. Why not? Let's give it a chance. I might spin the tires, spin out of the track, but I might have some great fun with this. Let's see. Reverse midfield raceway. So yet another concept car. You can see we have Mazda RX-8 and Nissan GTR concept. And also a nice set of opponents. Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7, 2 Skylines, R32 and R34. Also on the NSX Type 0 and Mazda RX-7, but this time this is not a Batters R, but RS from Gran Turismo 3. And I'm driving a car which have over 400, honestly somewhere about 440, 450 horsepower, and as you can see a specific transmission gearbox. So I can just shoot through this road like a bullet. And also with this traction control system turned on, I have a feeling I'd still need to keep not only focus on the track, but also I need to not use too much throttle on corners. This is the exit of this section. Just like this. This GTR concept is a really fast car. 1 minute 25 seconds from the start line. And over 230 kilometers per hour in this long straight. Honda Integra Type RLM, on the other hand, only had 205 or 210. This long straight. Okay, Honda NSX Type 0 is in second place. That's all I know. I also know that opponents have from 13 to even 15 seconds of gap to catch up. Right now, over 15. That's great. That was an interesting race. I took a big test of Nissan GTR concept from Tokyo Motor Show 2001, and also I have not only a hugely distance but a nice rate result. 106.0 special answer. Skylines got a bit of a problem. Looks like opponents can't drive Skylines properly. Or it was because of this track, I don't know. Still, I won this race. So I have 2 prize cards for this session. Let's see those prize cards right now. Oh, this is interesting. First prize card. It's a Suzuki GSX-R4, which actually means this is GSX-R, but a front 4-wheel drive version. We have a motorcycle engine, but this is not a motorcycle, it is a concept car. Sadly, it was not made in many models. And also we received second prize car, which is my favorite Seoul Traflow Supra JGTC. Sadly, I don't have a chance to test out Romo Supra GT, but I don't care. Seoul Traflow is still a great car. I might take you for reverse Tokyo R246, because why not? Let's see. Reverse Tokyo R246. So again, after this U-turn, as you can see right now, we have a lot of difficult sections, which luckily we can take a high speed. After that, only another long U-turn, a bit difficult section, 2 sharp corners and long strafe. Great. Seoul Traflow Supra. Let's see this car. Alright, so we have a nice set of opponents, I think. 3 Toyota Supras, 1 NS6, 2 NS6s, and 1 GTR. Let's see how fast those cars will be. I'm driving behind the wheel of my favorite Seoul Traflow Supra GT. Let's see it in action. This is a very fast car. Okay, so this S Ultra Supra GT is a very fast car because I can drive without any problems. I don't make too many mistakes. Actually, I can't say I've made one big mistake yet on this track. And I also have over 7 seconds of lead distance from Osarumo's Supra GT, which is almost the same car, just another livery. Was not so good, but I made it. And I also have only this a bit difficult section. "90-degree corner over here, and as fast as I can through the finish line." Okay, I've made it. Only 3 tracks left. That's also a nice race result. Turns out the Supra GTs are the fastest car over here. That's great. Okay. Let's see the price cars right now. Is there something interesting for me? I have Honda NSX-R prototype. And the second price car, which is also interesting. Again, yet another Honda NSX. This time Loctite Mugen NSX JGTC. Not my favorite livery, but I ain't gonna race in this car. I have only 3 tracks left. And 2 dirt tracks, to be honest. So, pro level. Reverse Swiss Alps. After Southline I have 2 difficult U-turns, then I need to drive as fast as I can to a long turn. Then I have something like an S-bend. After this, just few sharp corners here and there. Seems like a simple track. Reverse version is also an easy one. So, I have yet to unlock one rally car. I'm not sure. Probably it is actually a super impressive from 2001, because I cannot see it over here. And as I took a test of Hyundai Clicks, I might as well took a chance with this Hyundai Verna rally car. See if it is Actually a good WRC car. Okay, so I am racing with Subaru Impreza rally car. Behind wheel of Hyundai Verna. For Korean market it was a Hyundai Verna. Outside Korea it was Hyundai Accent. Supposed to be one of not such good WRC cars in 2001-2002 season, but honestly, I have a chance to test it out. It can be that bad in this game, which as a matter of fact the opponents are not so fast. That was good. I really like this track. Reverse Swiss track is a different one than Smoky Mountain, Tahiti Maze or Tahiti Circuit. Honestly, Smoky Mountain is a very interesting track, considering the fact that we have Smoky Mountain North but Smoky Mountain South from to make it. However, I can see that Swiss Alps is a bit inspired by a bit of a Smoky Mountain South and Green Forest Raceway from Gran Turismo 2. So perhaps they wanted to change this track into something else. Here's my thoughts. However, I also like this track because of the setting. You know, Swiss Alps, forest. Just like the things we have in Eastern Europe. A lot of forests. Okay, I won it. another set of price cars, also a great internet site. I'm not sure if this is still available, but I don't care. The first price car is also the last rally car I had to unlock. It's a Motor Impreza rally car from 2001. And the second price car is yet another Japan GT car, because why not? However, this time it is my favorite Autobox Orta NSX JGTC. It is my favorite NSX. Just like Mobile One NSX and Takata Dome NSX GT. Alright, I might use it later after making this playthrough. Let's see. I have yet to complete a race, finish the race, the reverse Tahiti Maze and on touring. For reverse Tahiti Maze, I might take a chance with. I have a section of nice cars, also Suzuki GSX R4. You can see an interesting interior. But I also have LM Edition cars, those slower LM Edition cars which are more suitable for rally than only road racing. As you can see, the suspension on this car is really high. I mean, the ride height is big. I will take a chance with Mazda 6 LM Edition, because why not? So we have a bit of a tense challenge. It is a good car. However, I have a feeling this is not supposed to be a LM Edition. Right now I have a feeling this Mazda 6 and Honda Integra Type R LM are more suitable for rally. With those stats, it kind of reminds me of those S2000 cars, you know, rally, how to say it, this rally class with front wheel drive cars mounted 2-liter engines, 280 or even 300 horsepower, but sadly no 4-wheel drive and no turbo like in most WRC cars. That's kind of the thing I think it's over here. Mazda 6 LM looks much more like a rally car than fast race car to race through Circuit du Desert. French language. Oh, that was a great drift. And also I'm a lot faster than my opponent, however I can honestly say Mazda 6 LM drives a bit better than Subaru Impreza ProDrive style versus Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7. I have only 5 seconds of lead distance, which means opponent have bigger chances to overtake me if I make a big mistake. That's what I like about this game. You have a huge advantage because opponents are cautious, but if you make one big mistake, you might as well just restart the race or, you know, be aware that you might just get a second prize in championships. Same happened with Gran Turismo 4, however, their physics were a bit different and steering of cars was much more difficult. I might make a playthrough of Gran Turismo 4 or Tourist Trophy, I'm not so sure. Maybe next year, maybe later, I'm not so sure right now. However, I can say I have plans for it. Because Gran Turismo 4 is a much more difficult game than Gran Turismo 3. Have worse steering and physics than Gran Turismo 3. Gran Turismo 3 feels more like an arcade game besides rather than like it says. It is the real driving simulator. Gran Turismo is the real driving simulator. Gran Turismo 3 actually is an arcade game. Gran Turismo 4 had some kind of forced simulation physics, which sadly are not so much simulated because I'm not only pointing out Jeremy Clarkson's point of view, but also the fact that Gran Turismo 4 in some cases was just a strange arcade game with more difficult settings. That's all I can say. I can say that Gran Turismo 4 is a really bad game, but I am just pointing out that Gran Turismo 3 don't try too much to pretend that this is a simulation game. Honestly, simulation game with real driving, but you cannot damage your car. That's one point of view I can right now explain to some people. I know there are games that are too much arcadey, but they have car damages. Yeah, I know because I've played a lot of them this year, last year, earlier, but yes, I know about that. But still, simulation games should have car damage. That's the true simulator, not just the real driving physics, all that stuff. There's not much of a challenge with real driving if you can't damage your car and crash yourself into the wall, lose the tires and get your vehicle crashed. Okay, this particular challenge is over. I've made it with only 11 seconds of lead distance, which means that the opponent is not so slow. It is actually a good example of an equal battle, which I won. Alright. Another 2 prize cars, please. Whoa. Looks like the first prize car is a Toyota Pod. Some kind of a doggy styled car. I might need to check out this Toyota Pod race after I pass those races, because, being honest, this is a very funny car. Still, a second prize car is also probably the final Japan GT car I can acquire. Because there it is, my favorite Toyota Romo Supra GT. Great. Alright, so I still have one last race to pass, and that is onto ring reversed. Okay. The last race before I have all the rewards, ending movie, all of it. Reversed onto ring. For this particular battle, I also need to acquire one concept car and one dream car. Let's see the dream cars beside of Mazda 6. I might as well take my chances with this Nissan 350Z LM edition. I got an idea to actually check out this 350Z road version concept car, but I have a feeling this 350Z LM is a better idea. So let's take it for a spin, see how fast this car actually is. I might also race with other element cars and Japanese GT vehicles. Okay, so we have a nice set of opponents right now. Two Toyota Supras, Mazda RX-8, and a 6R Prototype LM, Benzos XL GTR, and my lovely Nissan 350Z LM, Fair Lady. So we got it 3 laps through onto ring reversed, and I'm golden. I can just take part in pooled race and also see all the rewards and this ending movie. Because you know, Gran Turismo always ends with a emotional ending movie. Like, you're a champion, embrace it, you've won this game, and everything. This is a very fast LM car. Luckily I have a chance to just take for a spin another LM edition car, but this time it is not Mazda 6 or on the Integra type LM, but rather I might say almost real LM edition car, because this is a fast one like in Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2. That's the type of LM edition cars that I like. Still such a shame that after all those great LM edition cars you also have in Gran Turismo 3, those dream cars, they downgraded them so badly. Such a shame. Okay, this car is so fast that taking those corners is a bit risky, but I can do it. I'm driving like a maniac, but that's typical for me when it comes to racing games. I'm the kind of guy who likes adrenaline rush, to be honest, so this is not a big secret, also judging by the fact how I was making a playthrough from Gran Turismo 1, Gran Turismo 2 and Gran Turismo 3. Now I'm making a playthrough from Gran Turismo Concept. Soon there will be a Gran Turismo full prologue, maybe. And then maybe Tourist Trophy as a change, maybe Omega Boost Motor Tune Grand Prix, or maybe Gran Turismo 4, I don't know. I still need to check out those other Polyphony digital games, because those are also interesting ones. Mega Boost is a bit different game because it was made on Gran Turismo engine, but it is kind of another arcade game set in space. Motor Tune Grand Prix, a game that was made before Gran Turismo, so Polyphony would have more budget for this game. Gran Turismo 1, and also to show Sony that they can make a great racing game, and Gran Turismo would be a perfect one. Also we have Tourist Trophy, but this was made on Gran Turismo 4 engine. A bit change of plans. After the Gran Turismo 4, let's take the engine, a lot of assets, and make a game about motorcycles, planned after the Gran Turismo Concept as a bit of a trivia. So, I finished all the races in Gran Turismo Concept, passed all license tests, so there is my 100% playthrough from Gran Turismo Concept. I have yet to watch an ending movie and check out this pod race. Also check out all the prices I have left beside of cars. Okay, so the first price car is a Hyundai, which I did not get a chance to check out. HCD6. A nice concept car. I'm not sure if there was a modified production model based on this car, but you know, still a nice concept car to check out. However, we also have the last price car if we pass reverse motoring, and that is a Honda NSXR prototype road version. LM road version. Such a nice car. Almost the same amount of power like an LM race version, but it's also a nice car. So I guess we have to take the prices, watch the ending movie together, and check out the pod race at the end. You passed all the races at normal level. Sadly, this is a Korean version, so Gran Turismo 3 aspect was not published there. Still, congratulations for your skills. You passed the professional level races. Next time press both L1 then R1 to unlock the Ace difficulty. And also the ending movie. So we've made it. One honest thing. Music made by Osamu Ira and Masahiro Ando was the one big reason why I liked and still like a lot smooth jazz and fusion rock. This music almost every time gave me goosebumps and tears. Okay, so we have three gifts. Intro from Gran Turismo 3, but this is an European version, so you might hear Feeder just a day if I'm not mistaken. Second gift is an ending movie again, and we cannot get $10 million because Gran Turismo 3 was not published in Korea, sadly. However, we have third gift, Toyota Pod Race, for the ending of this full session, full playthrough. I have over here. Alright, Toyota Pod, a very slow car, which looks like a bit of a dog. I even think that the pod was supposed to mean a dog in Japan. I'm not so sure about that, but as you can see, this car is a very funny one. 110, 150 horsepower, something like that. Over 1,300 kilograms of mass, so this car is very heavy, really slow, and this pod race is something completely different. As you can see right now, we are driving a car with some kind of artificial intelligence that also behaves like a dog. I guess Japanese concept cars. And the whole scheme of pod race, as you can see by this green text, is the fact that pod race can lower his suspension like a lowrider. However, to do this, we need to drive a specific area around the track, then specific area, push the handbrake so the car lowers itself. Then we can drive through this big ramp over here. As you can see, now I need to push the handbrake and I can go. Opponents don't drive so good with this condition, but this jump is really big, so if I took it without braking and lowering my suspension, then this particular race would be a bit difficult, I guess. However, this is also the only time you can fail a mission or license, because if you do not use a handbrake, you will just fail. And that's sadly the only time you ever see a fail screen. This is that type of game, honestly. Okay, there's this area. And I need to get out before opponents crash into me. What is also interesting is the fact that car shows colors. That is the artificial intelligence, because this car behaves just like a dog. Blue means sad. Yellow is natural. Red is angry. This car kind of sense driver's behavior. If he is angry, or he is sad, or he is happy. If he is happy, there is also a yellow color, but rear tail wings. Okay, so I won this race without any problems. As you can see, this is the Toyota Pod we were racing in. Crashing into something, pod gets sad, then gets over it. If we drive really angry, crashing into opponents, pod shows anger and turns red. Such an interesting car, but sadly it was just a concept car to show skills, not supposed to be a production model, sadly. Still, it is a nice event, being honest. Pod race is something different. It's something like, I don't know, you have coffee breaks in Gran Turismo 4, all types of stuff. So this is pod race. Alright, so that's all I have for today. The Gran Turismo concept is finished 100%. I took care of all tracks: Tokyo, midfield, onto ring, Swiss Alps, Tahiti Maze. I won all cars. I passed all license tests, won all races. That's all I have for now. There is no simulation mode like in GT3. That was the whole game. So I guess that's all for today. If you like this video, that's good for me. If you want to write something, you're welcome. It looks like I'm out. I need to take a long break, maybe make another playthrough soon. For now, stay tuned for the next video and have a nice day. I'm out.